I'm Megan. I'm Pat's wife. This is the first time I've ever done a video. Hi, Grizzly. Pat's been bugging me to do one, and not gonna lie, I've been a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before, but I figured I have got home from work and I have the house to myself, so what better time to start than now? What I'm going to talk about today is something that Pat and I can go on. Go on. You want to say hi, Grizzly? You want to say hi? There, you can say hi. You say hi. All right, now go lay down. Go on. All my animals are coming to say hello. What I'd like to talk about today is something that Patrick and I have talked about a lot, just in the daily things that we do here around our home. And that kind of deals with, we've talked about the implications of what I'm going to talk about in terms of survival, whether you're bugging out somewhere or just hunkering down in your own home or your homestead. And that is mental health and how to improve that and, have outlets that are healthy, that are ways to, kind of relieve some stress, relieve some tension, and, still be able to, hi honey, enjoy, the people that you're with. And one way that we've talked about doing that and that we do in our daily lives is by playing games, card games, board games, stuff like that allows us, you have a little friendly competition. I hate to lose. So, we almost every night during the week, Patrick and I will sit down after dinner and play a game of cards. The kid's watching TV, playing with his toys, doing his own thing, and it's just time that we get to spend together where the outside world doesn't matter. It's just us and the cards, and we get to do our thing, and, sometimes we talk about our days, sometimes we talk about stuff that we want to do, sometimes we just joke around with each other, but it's a way for us to kind of relax and release some tension. And we've talked about the implications of that if you're in a survival situation. You see a lot of videos that deal with, how to build a shelter if you're bugging out somewhere, or how to prepare your home if you're staying in place, food supply, clean, fresh water, stuff along those lines, which are all highly, highly important. But I also think it's important that people at least consider the mental health aspect. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be something that's extremely difficult, that's going to push you to mental and physical limits that you may not get in your everyday life, or it'll take it even beyond that. And so we want to, playing cards, playing board games, a deck of cards, something, just simple, is easy enough to slip into a bug out bag. It's not going to take up a lot of space. You can get them, you can get them for $1, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, any of the discount type stores. And it's not going to take up space, and they'll last, as long as they don't get wet, stuff like that. If you're staying in your home, you don't know what the power situation is going to be like, and we're all so connected in our daily lives, television, the internet, our cell phones, and there's a good chance that's not going to be there. So what will you do to kind of unwind? It can't be go, 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 hardcore task all the time. Do you mind, sir? And, having a board game, even if it's just a simple one, Monopoly or checkers or something like that, to be able to sit down with whoever you're with and, take an hour and just forget about everything and just spend quality time with the people that you're with. And it's something that we feel would be highly beneficial. You have to have that, a healthy outlet in order to look at the next day's tasks and still be able to move forward, and to not get bogged down by, the hard realities of what you're facing and, the negative situations. They're all things that we will fail at, and to be able to help you get past those failures, you have to have that positive outlet. That's something that is going to make you feel a little bit better, even if it's just for half an hour, to help you progress through and look at the next day in a new light. And so that's one, just kind of what we want to talk about today. And, we understand, in terms of bugging out, you're not going to have a lot of space. But a deck of cards or, a pocket knife that's just for whittling. I'm not very good at it all, but I know my way around a knife well enough that pretty sure I could create something. In the beginning, it's probably not going to look very good, but it's still something that I can positively focus even just a fraction of my time on to help me create something positive. I can make a toy for our son. Once again, it's probably not going to be great when I first start out, but it's something that I know I can get better on. But it's still a useful skill. It's still something that will help our family, have something that's a little positive in our life. So I'd really like to know what you guys think, practicality of taking a deck of cards or, a small travel board game in a bug-out bag, or, even having a collection of books or something that you could trade with other people in the same situation. Or if you're going to be staying at your homestead or in your home, what kind of stuff do you guys have there to kind of help with the mental health aspect? From my point of view, I'm new into this, and there's so much information about, the vital survival skills. But I feel like we don't really talk about the other stuff. What are we going to do for fun? What are you going to do to relieve the tension? If you play a musical instrument, is that something you try to bring along with you? I play the bagpipes. Those are not practical to bug out with. They're heavy, they're bulky, they're loud. When you're not trying to draw attention to yourself, they're not quite the instrument you want to bring along. So, but something like a small tin whistle, or, a small violin or something like that, that you could bring along with you, and just kind of add a positive aspect to kind of, what in a lot of cases is going to be a negative situation. So I'd love to know your thoughts, and just let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, thank you.